It was just natural, and I mean, he just knew what he wanted to do from he was. I mean, a kid. We used to share a bedroom over here on his ceiling here when we were in high school. It was 500 then. I will be 500cc world champion. And like, I mean, literally, we're in elementary school, middle school, and he wrote it on the ceiling and stared at it when he went to bed every night. Not only did what's tough about Nicky was he had so much talent, but he had so much work ethic too. You know what I mean? And that is a deadly combination, and he had it. It didn't matter. I mean, when we share a house in the winter in California, he'd come home from Malaysia testing, the 3 days. Everybody talked about how hard it was. I'd hear him go up the steps, and I'd hear him come back down running or taking off on his bicycle. Like, just incredible work ethic and desire. Well, just whatever it took. I mean, he lived here, up above here where we're at, till he was almost 30. And I was like, Nicky, everything but, you want to branch out from mom and dad a little bit, get your own house? And he's like, he looked at me and said, I don't have to worry about getting the mail. I don't care if the grass gets cut. I don't do my laundry. You know what I focus on? Just going faster. And I like it. Like, that's a good point. He didn't have to worry about getting the mail. He'd drop his laundry off there. And, that's just the way he was. He wanted to know. I mean, eventually, he got his house, but he just wanted to know. Most kids just can't wait to get their own place. This is as far as he went because he wanted no distractions.
Did you guys ever talk about, like, slowing down? Like, do you think he ever...
I was just going to ask, do you think he would have retired?
I think he would have because his body was giving out. I think if his body wasn't, like his wrist was destroyed, and he was miserable. Like
he had no movement.
I think if it wasn't from that, I don't know. I mean, it would have maybe a couple more rough years, but I mean, you think about all the success he had, and then he goes to the World Superbike, and that bike wasn't any good, and
he won the one race.
And then we're like in California, and he's like icing this. And then got a red laser on this. Then we go ride and train. He's going to San Diego to get these injections in his wrist, driving another hour and a half home, catching the night work. I mean, it was just like, dude, that's a lot of work for somebody that's accomplished what you've accomplished to go get on a bike where you're probably not going to win unless it's wet.
Yeah.
Was it hard to see? Watch that?
Yeah. It was hard just to, because you think about it, like you're just sitting there and he's got this brace on, he's got that brace on, and he's going here and it didn't work, and he's finding another, kind of like this, almost the same thing KMP had with his wrist. Like the scaphoid's gone.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't even exist. So he was going to San Diego, was supposed to be the best wrist doctor. And yeah, it's tough to watch because you know how bad he wants it. And a lot of that, too, with his body is probably because he rode 10 hours a day from when he was 10 years old. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, just nonstop.
Do you think he enjoyed all of it, like that process? Like, do you think even since you've retired, like, do you look back on we talk about it. Like, I know James last year in the factory ride, like, there's a lot more pressure. Yeah. And it's like you don't really stop to soak it all in. Like, have you reflected on that? Did you guys talk about that at all? Just like you see the stuff upstairs, like the experiences and the people you guys have met.
Well, just you telling us that, bringing home a Repsol tail, and you're like, dude, you're just going to throw that away? Yeah. How do you?
Yeah.
He would reflect a little bit, but, to be honest, when we reflected, it was always with the family about crazy stuff we did as kids, traveling and doing flat tracks. It was never like MotoGP wins. It was like, hey, you remember that time we pulled that prank on Dad when we was in Purdue? Like, that was like always. Remember when we went camping at Putnam Park? He didn't really. I think Nicky would have reflected when he was done, but he was just always so locked in, man. 365 days a year. He never had a drink of alcohol till he won the MotoGP championship. And you know, when a couple buddies were hanging out at the house, my house, and it was getting tight. You know what I mean? He was getting a little tight, and the points were tightened up. And somebody said, "Hey, Nicky, if you win the title, would you have a drink of beer?" And he stood up and said, "If I win that title, I'll have a drink." But that's it. And then like 2 months afterwards, we're like, you know, you gotta. And he just like took his sip. But I mean, we talk about his work ethic. You know, when he won the title Sunday at Valencia, he woke me up Monday morning, 7:30. Dude, let's go run. We gotta go run. I got some stuff I gotta do today.
What?
I'm like, dude, you just won the.
You're the man.
Yeah, you just won the championship. Yeah, and 7:30 next morning. It's like, next year started.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And it was kind of cool. Like, we're running through Spain, and there's like people, not a lot, but like, you know, people, congrats, Hayden, and you know, just people blowing their horn, and it's kind of fun.
That's special.
You don't really see that
Yeah.
here, and then you know, it wasn't like a full celebrity, but it's just kind of cool to see different people honking and waving.